How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So I've already gone in and washed and conditioned my hair. That's why it's in this t-shirt. When I get out of the shower, I like to wrap my hair in a t-shirt. Been doing it since like college, so I wash my hair with the Sheet Keratin shampoo, and then I go in with the silicone mix after like a deep conditioning. And while I'm sitting in the shower and shaving and all that stuff, I let this sit in with a shower cap. Makes everything nice and soft and smooth, you feel me? Okay, so now that I've done that, I am going to sit under my little blow dryer hood for maybe about 15 to like 20-30 minutes, depending on how I feel. Because I have a lot of tracks in my hair, so I need to make sure that it's really dry under here. I don't play that just blow dry nonsense. No, I need to make sure everything is dry and it's not wet under any circumstances. So I like to go under the hood first, and then I'll go with my blow dry. Also, y'all, for y'all who've been following me since the beginning, I don't know how y'all do it, because I am realizing that I look at myself in a little mirrorless thing more than I look in the camera. So I know a lot of times when I'm doing my videos, I'm off to the side and I like da da da. I'm working on it, okay? Be patient with me, please. Okay, and so for my little hood attachment, my blow dry head, I've had this for years, okay? I like to use a this is a very old blow dryer. Like, I don't use this for quite literally anything else but this hood. So, you essentially attach this part to this, put the hood on your head, and then it's like you're in a salon, baby.
It must be said that the damage to our position is immeasurable. At a time when we most
gotta clip this down, or else this will absolutely go flying.
But it's a lot.
So whenever I use this, I always start with the highest heat, and then about less than a minute in, I realize that's entirely too hot, so I always put it on low, because this little thing, my ears get hot. Warm is just as good though, or medium, or the low setting is just as good, because this really traps it. Okay, so I've done a decent amount. I've let it sit for a little bit. If it needs more, I have no problem going back in and sitting under this. Now I'm going to take my blow dryer, and it's time to blow this out. So, okay, so as you can see, I've gotten most of it. I personally feel like the roots, like the base is still a little bit damp. So after I finish blow drying this top piece, I am going to go back under the hood. Okay, I ended up not going underneath of the dryer because I felt like I got everything with just the blow dryer. So now I'm going to take my flat iron. I use an EAP Heat, little thick body boy. I turn my flat iron on to 410. I never go above 410. There's probably going to be somebody that's going to tell me that's too high. Keep that to yourself. I do what I want. But yeah, so it's time to get into the flat iron. So the way I do it, I don't really do curls. Like, all of my curls come from my overnight rods. So I'm just going to take it, flat iron it, and I do a little flip at the end. That's quite literally it. I don't do any of that extra rah rah rah. I let the rollers do it for me. Okay. So I've done the majority of it. Oops, let me step back. As you can see, very light, not too bone straight, but straight nonetheless. So now we're gonna do this little top section. And then we're gonna get to the rollers, which is my favorite part, because the rollers is really where the magic happens, for real. I forgot to say that every time, before I run my flat iron through any type of hair, I use this Amika Blockade Heat Defense serum, okay? I like it. It keeps the frizz out, keeps my hair trained, all that good stuff. So, and it says it protects up to 450 degrees, but I told you I'm going to go over 410. So if you're going over 450, don't use this. Okay, continue. Sorry. Okay, so as we can see, the hair is flat ironed to the ability that I enjoy. Okay, again, I don't like my when I flat iron it, I don't like bone straight. I don't do that. I like volume. So even when I flat iron it, because I like that. You know, you feel me? I don't doing bone straight would just it would defeat the purpose. I guess I don't know. I'm good. I just talk. But anyway, so I'm gonna take my overnight blowout rollers. So I have 3 classics and 2 grandes. I might use an extra grande, but I'm going to do the classics. I'm going to do a classic on each side, a classic at the top. I'm going to do a grande for my bang and then a grande in the back. So you can see kind of how I do it. I really just roll it. I don't know. It's roller. I don't know. Okay, so I'm actually going to do 2 grande rods in the back. I've got a grande here, these 3 classics, and I'm going to split this up into 2. And then once I put these in, I'm going to come back later when it's time to take them out before I leave the house, and then you can see the magic. Y'all can see how it comes together. Because like I said, as you saw when I flat ironed it, I don't really do much in that aspect. Like I really just rely on these rollers. So what I'm going to do, because I am very careful with my edges, so I'm going to take this scarf, and this is my edge scarf. I think this is like my favorite sleeping scarf. I don't know, like the material, it's like one of those satin that doesn't like slide off. But yeah, I just like to take this here and around my edges because edges are important. And I'm going to tie this in the back, and then I'm just going to throw a bonnet on this for real. I'm just going to throw this big bonnet on. What are you seeing, observation? And I will see y'all for the unveiling.
Okay, so I need y'all to bear with me because I realized while editing this that the end of this video has no sound, so I'm doing this voiceover. So, as you can see, I am unraveling those rollers. Look at that little curl at the end. You see it? Do you see it? Okay, a little razzle dazzle. I do not know what I'm saying, and I'm so sorry. I cannot read lips. But yeah, I am essentially just taking all of the rollers down. I'm in slight struggle in the back, but what's new? Okay, so just letting that fall. Look at the lusciousness. Look at the little curl. Now, please keep in mind as I'm undoing these curls would be slightly tighter had I kept them in longer. While I was filming this, I had plans that day and I only had a few hours to let them stay in. But even in that, it was only a couple hours, but you can still see, obviously, the curls are curling because you saw the before. It was flat, it was straight. ish, you know. But still, look at the curls. And this is only after a couple of hours, so y'all can only imagine how tight those curls stay and hold if I kept them in longer than 2 hours. So yeah, just look at it, baby. Okay, so as you can see, we've got me combing out the curls, giving them the zhuzh. Really, look at that. Yes, it's coming together. I love combing my stuff. I love combing out my curls, giving it that good blowout look to it, okay? Just loosening everything up. Now I'm gonna shake it a little bit, really get the bangs and everything how I like it. But you see me? Do you see me? Yes, this is the hair tutorial you guys have been waiting for. So yes, I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy. So yeah, that's the bag. I don't really worry about the bag. The bag's none of my business. Never has been, never will be, okay? But y'all can see it because I didn't want to be that girl to only show you the front. But yes, I'm so happy. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments. You guys have a good day.